Welcome back, everyone. This is the Kingdom Gamer bringing you the Kingdom to Come Part 3. Last episode, we were exploring the canyon, trying to figure out what was these four-leaf clovers that was sparkled, hitting all around the canyon. Have yet to find out what they do. But according to how they look, it looks like they'll be able to spring us up to a higher platform. But I guess we'll find out. With that said, let's continue the playthrough and let's see what happens. So, something I really enjoy about this game is that after you reload it, it looks like just about everything respawns itself. Enemies we defeated last time, it's already back in action. So we're gonna go ahead, defeat them, get a little bit more XP. Which brings up an interesting question. It never shows how much XP we gain from defeating enemies. Which would probably make it a lot harder to find a good place to grind. I guess for the most part, we'll just have to look and see how much XP we got before we defeat an enemy. And then go and defeat them to see how much. Just seems like it's gonna be that much harder to grind. But it shouldn't be too hard to level up. So far, I've got them both up to level 10. Or is they at level 12 now? I don't know. I guess when next time I pause it, I'll take a closer look at that. But they are very close to each other, so that's not too bad. The level difference isn't too spread out between them two. So I'm hoping whoever our next party member, that whoever they're going to be, they'll be around our level. I'm hoping they don't start off like back at level 3, but I guess whenever we get a new party member, I guess we'll find out. So it looks like our normal higgledy have found something. Which is interesting because this is like a pretty fair distance for him to be like, yo, there's something this way. Something glowing too. Oh! So there's a green higgledy just stuck in between the rocks. That's cool. Looks like he's happy that he found them. I'm like, can they sense where other higgledies is at? Because that's kind of a far distance for you to hear him crying out that he needs help and no one else but you heard him. So my guess is that they can hear, or not hear, but more sense where each other is at if they're close by. But it looks like we found the green one. Now we can figure out whether his element is wind or grass. And yes, there is some RPGs, or in this case JRPGs, that have a grass attack. Even Mega Man have a grass attack if you think about it. So hopefully he'll join our party. Seems like he gave us a new ability. Wind Whisper Spell. Interesting. So okay, so the green is a wind element. Neat. I wonder how this spell is gonna work. And he's going to the four-leaf clover. And yes, I know in this game it's not called a 4-leaf clover. Technically that's a 3-leaf clover. But to simplify it, that's just what I'm going to call it, because I'm probably going to forget the name of it. But it's called a prop leaf clover. Yeah, it'll just be a lot easier to call it a 3-leaf clover. So maybe I have to equip the skill first. But he did give me a new wand, which I can't find. Either that or or it automatically equipped, I'm not sure. But yet the skill, it's not in my inventory. I'm so confused. Oh, okay, so I just go up to it and push X. And oh, so it looks like I was completely right. They are here. They're not a collectible, but they do give you a boost up to get to a higher platform. Looks like I was right about that. Awesome. Which means there was a lot. We actually found a few in the last episode. So, well, let's see what all this higgledy can do first. Let's see. Oh, that's neat. One can boost all powers. Or attack power. Decrease the enemy's attack. Neat. These are his 2 passive abilities. And then his active one is... Okay, so he makes an area that we can regenerate health. I wonder, do we have to like, is it the whole fighting grounds, or is it like a small area that he's doing there? Or is he just casting regen on us? But from the sound of it, it seems more like a small area that we'll be in. Okay, so basically that skill that he gave us is just for the 3-leaf clovers that we gotta go and push X on. Okay, so let's go back and backtrack back to all the other 3-leaf clovers that we seen. Yeah, I feel like I should go and just come back later, but if I don't, this is just gonna nag me the whole time, and it's really gonna irritate me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, so this one also got the notify thing. Physical taxes. Okay, so basically, when they go silver or platinum like that, only magic attacks can deal damage to them. And I noticed that it didn't shoot me straight up. It more shot me like just up in air, so that's neat. So basically, doesn't matter where I'm trying to get to, as long as I activate it, I can shoot up in the air. I feel like that's gonna be useful if that's inside the fight zone, and I can go and use that to my advantage when I'm fighting enemies that can fly. You ready? Or just if I need to try to dodge, I can get some high air. You know what? I'm gonna try that, cause I can go, cause I do have an area attack, so I can like do a heavy slam. Maybe it'll do a lot more damage the higher I am. I'm not but I guess we'll find that out. But if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's one over here too. Let me grab this first. Don't want to forget about that. Seems like the path splits in 2 up ahead. Oh, great. Another one of these. You know what? I just realized this area is pretty small. You better be lucky because that's the last attack he's getting on me. I don't care how small this area is. But that is pretty smart though. You do have yourself in a narrow area to fight in, knowing you is pretty big and have a decent attack length sword. Yeah, because if I was to let him do another attack like that in that small area, I'll probably be in some big trouble. So I had someone ask me before, how am I setting up my characters? Basically, I'm just trying to make sure that they both have pretty even stats throughout the whole thing. As for Roland, who doesn't have any magic abilities, I'm not real focusing on whether the weapons he have high magic attack, cause he don't have any. But then again, his gun does shoot out a laser beam, so maybe. But I think that more corresponds with his range attack than magic attack itself. But I'm not 100% sure. If y'all know the exact answer to that, y'all can let me know. But at the moment, I'm just making sure their attack and defense and resistance to magic is all pretty even out.
You ready for this?
I don't want one character that's just overpowered throughout the whole game. There he goes, that Russian attack. It's not too bad, but as long as you're not locked on anybody, it's not that difficult to evade. But I think with anything, that launching attack he does really gets on my nerves. I don't know why, it just does. And on another plus side, I like how my normal higgledies can still heal me even when we're not in battle. So I'll probably have him on my team the whole time, unless I find another one that does basically the same thing, the same passive ability that he's have. But I guess we'll see. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the first one we found. Oh, crap basket. Okay, so apparently they're all at a higher level than me. I'm like, I guess I could attack them. I can always run away. But if all of them is in this same fight, oh crap basket, nope. That is way too many of them to be fighting all at once. That's at least twice my power.
Is everybody all right?
Let's go ahead and flee that. We'll come back for that later. I'm not trying to die. And even though I was doing not too bad damage, yeah, there's still way too many of them for me to fight, while they all are at least 10 levels or higher than me. I'm gonna take a pass. Maybe if I was like at level 18, then maybe. But being at level 10, trying to fight someone twice as strong as you, and other people that's more than twice as strong than you, yeah, I'm gonna take a pass with that one. See? They just respawn. I love it. See if I can get this attack. And I missed. Damn. Maybe I should have locked on first. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully it is. And I missed. Well, that sucks. Well, that didn't respawn. Interesting. Alright, so this is the way we was supposed to go. Which means the first one that they activated, I could have picked up without... I should pay more attention to my map. You know what? Now that I think about this, the game does have random drops. So, well, that would take my defense up to at least 9. See, there you go. His magic resistance already higher than mine. So, I'm gonna get the good stuff, give him my leftovers, try to balance that out. Anyway, like I was saying, since the game has random drops, I'm curious if the chests are also random. So it could be possible that if I was at a higher level, I might get a better weapon. Cause technically, so far, I haven't really got anything good out of these treasure chests. So me coming back to it later wouldn't be such a bad thing. And there's one hidden in the bushes. That's neat. But I feel like items like that would come in handy. But I'm not for sure. If I come back to a chest, I might get more items out of it, or I might just get the same one. That is a good question. I'm like, cause if the treasure chest is level up as you level up, then there's no need for me to collect any now. I can always come back later to pick them up if I remember where they're at. But if they have a set item already inside of them, then I can just go ahead and pick them up now. But I'm not for sure. So if y'all know the answer to that, just leave a comment below. Therefore, I would know.
Here goes nothing.
That probably might help us out a lot. So like at the moment, I'm pretty up to date as my level. So my items isn't too bad. So I know that I'll get a different item if I was playing on a different difficulty. But I don't know if, since I'm playing, someone else is playing on the same difficulty, would the chest have the same exact item in it? Or is it scaled to their level? I'm gonna have to look this up to find out, because this is gonna irritate me. I'm gonna be somewhat afraid to pick up certain chests, especially if it's nothing useful inside of them. Then I'll be like, I could have waited and got a better item later in the game. But I don't want to wait without knowing and then come back and realize I still got the same, not the same, but I still got a weaker weapon. You know, I don't want to come back 20 levels later, pick up a chest, and it gives me like a weapon with an attack of like 30. That's gonna really irritate me. So yeah, if you know the answer to that, just leave it in the comment below. But at the moment, I guess I'll just keep picking them up until I find out. Got me a cup of tea. Everybody loves a cup of tea. fire sword. Go ahead and give that to Brogan. And yes, I've noticed I do not switch out my weapons. So far, my weapons is fire, water, and darkness, I think. So, I really don't have a big point to swap them out. If I find something that have a status effect attached to it, or something that's going to help against certain enemies, then I'll swap through items more. Well, not items, but I'll swap through weapons more. But at the moment, yeah, darkness. I was right. And that's unblockable. Okay, I see that coming. So yeah, at the moment, I'm probably just gonna magic field. Okay, that's neat. I was right. Again, I have a fire, water, and darker sword. And the wind higgledies have a magic field that replenish your health when you stand in it. Neat. Which brings up another question. I know what red, an enemy with a red name means is higher than, it's at a higher level than iron. What's with the enemies with blue names? Like, they're not the strongest ones in the group. Most of them is at level 3. Does the blue one means they're under leveled? That is a good question, because I'm like, they're not hard to defeat, but then again, what is that? I feel like I've seen that before, but we did activate another trapdoor. I feel like I've seen this on the leaf page book. Let's see, what is it? Still trying to figure out if the leaf page is really that important to go through it and look and see what's posted on there. And okay, so it needs these munchy nuts. So will I automatically know what item it needs, or will I have to guess to find out what item it needs in the future? Okay, well apparently it liked the nuts. Oh. Okay, so you give the stone the item it wants, and then it'll pop out a higgledy. Okay, so this must be the other way. This is what Auntie Martha was talking about when she said you have to find higgledy stones and you can befriend them like that. Neat. I also got a trophy as well. Alright, so I feel like I only knew what it was. Nope. I was about to say I feel like I knew what item to give it because I remember seeing one of these in the leaf book page, but nope, that is a completely different area. And I wonder, what does liking these pages actually do? Let's find out. I liked it, that one specifically, to see when I go to her garden, I'm hoping that it'll pop up and be like, this is what you need to do. But I guess we'll find out once we get there. And it seems like our new friend have some pretty interesting passive abilities as well. Interesting. Okay, so far the only abilities I'm not worried about is the awakening ability. mainly because they have yet to tell me what that actually do. So that's not the ability I'm mainly worried about. So far I'm just worried about the 2 passive abilities and then the 1 ability that I can actually activate. Let's see what's down this path. Hopefully someone I can beat up. And like, items is always nice too. But I would love something to be up here. Oh, it was that treasure chest from... I actually forgot the treasure chest out of my reach. But it does seem like I'm stocking up on a lot of healing items. And I still can't jump down. These invisible walls. I don't understand. Like, I was able to... I can jump down from right here, but not from back there. Are they afraid I might miss the floor? Huh? I guess. It seems like we're about to have another cutscene.
This doesn't look good.
What are they?
I'm sorry. We both have iron swords. I don't understand why we just didn't slice that up. And that seemed pretty pointless. Wow. That was like a short cutscene just to see them shoot us with a net. I don't know, that seemed kind of pointless. I'm like, at least you could have had them actually talk. So we had a small, short cutscene just... That don't make no sense. And I'm also going to point this out. I hate people that text talk. And so far, these 2 group of people text talk. So I'm hoping that's... Nope. There it is again. This is going to irritate me, talking to this clan. Cause, yeah, I'm not that tech savvy. And them with their text talking is not gonna help me understand half the crap they're saying. Like, I actually have a game on my 3DS. I don't remember the name of it at the moment, but it's a pretty legit game. Oh, another cutscene. I'm hoping this one's gonna be a longer cutscene.
Mistress Tani! What are you doing? Taking the law into your own hands, eh? The boss will love that.
Another 6-second cutscene? Is that really necessary?
You were all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well now, I never... That is...
But yeah, like I was saying, it's this JRPG I have on my 3DS.
But what happens to them isn't
It's this one girl that's in the town shop.
Telling you've forgotten who's in charge.
Half of her dialogue is text talk. I literally have no clue what she'd be asking me to do half the time.
We'll wait for an opening and run.
Like, I'm not that tech savvy.
Take this lot back to
Tech
I'm going to scout around
tech
a bit more.
savvy. So
The Wyverns are on the prowl again.
When they pit stuff like that in video games, it literally irks my nerves. And sometimes it just be ridiculous.
Don't
Just
worry.
add
The
the
boss is a
extra letter
reasonable
you need
man.
to add. Putting a comma for
How could
one
it not
letter is not going
He's
to
my
change
dad.
anything.
What?
And I can't believe they was just trying to kill us like that. Like, dude, how are you gonna talk about code and you're not even following the code? You're supposed to capture us, take us to your leader, and let us be judged. But no, you just want to, hey, intruders, let's kill them. Dude, don't come at me talking about we're violating codes if you yourself is violating codes. Huh, seems like I can talk to them. The big one's not following us, so let's go back and talk to him, see what he got to say. Right, basically nothing. So we got the slow walk. So these are the sky pirates. Which, now I understand why they call it sky pirates. They're not really scooping people up, but they do have their own flying machine. And their hideout is technically in the sky. Technically. Okay, well, technically it's on a ledge. But nonetheless, it's up in the air. This is a nice view though. I wouldn't mind living here. Then again, the code doesn't bother me, so yeah. I might be afraid of heights, but this is an awesome view.
So,
my guess is the big guy with the beard and mustache is the leader. My best guess.
oi, matey. What? I says I. Huh?
And of course I'll be wrong.
So, what do we have here? Well, now.
And there we go. Another even smaller cutscene. For no reason. Don't it cost them more money to make a cutscene than it is for these text bubbles? What's the point of that? There they go. More text talk. I'm hoping this isn't very common throughout the game. Like, I'm really hoping that this text talk is only for this small group of people. Cause I can't deal. Not if it's gonna be a constant thing. I would literally start to skip by half the crap they say. And then be confused later on what to do. See, I don't think they know who I am. Can't just be threatening a king. There they go. Putting words in our mouth. We never said that y'all wasn't intelligent. We just was pointing out that I'm a king and you can't just be going off killing royalty. Oh, that's just me. Y'all gonna throw us off the cliff? That's not cool. All we trying to do is get through so I can re-become a king. But technically I was never crowned because they started the coup during the initiation. Well, technically it's called a celebration. But nonetheless, we're just trying to get through so I can become a true king and bring peace to the kingdom. That's all I'm trying to do. And y'all trying to stop me. So rude. Naturally. Naturally, as they trying to execute the good guys,
Snakes alive!
some bad guys come and kidnap somebody important to them. Naturally. Tough decision. What to do? Do you get your crew going on an attack to save your daughter? Your only daughter? Or do you leave and hope that they set her free?
But...
So it sounds like he's planning on just staying there and letting them kill his daughter.
Now listen here.
Because like you said, if they
Excuse
leave
me.
where they're at, they're going to be attacked by multiple people, putting everybody in danger. But then again, it doesn't seem like anybody is trying to go rescue her at all. So I'm like, if you're going to stay, you might as well try to rescue her. It only makes sense. What does it even matter now? Like, dude, they just said to get out or die, or she dies, and you're more worried about killing me than me going to save your child? That's messed up.
Puh.
Then I'll put an end to war and misery. I'll unite all the kingdoms in peace.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole blessed world, eh, lad?
If that's what it takes, I have to try. And I can't stop trying until everyone is able to live happily ever after. So I can't let it all end here. I just can't.
Silence, ye mangy curs! You were saying, lad?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be king. I don't deserve to live. So kill us if you must. But at least give us a chance to save her first. And if we do, grant us safe passage to the king's cradle.
So that's your game, eh?
Yes.
All right, Sunshine. You've got yourself a deal.
Okay, one, don't call me Sunshine.
All right.
Very disrespectful. And two, why wouldn't I try to save her?
Aye.
Roland is just sitting there. But then again, the kid said it all. He's very mature for his young age. Seems like he can make important decisions. But he does have that childlike ideology that you can have a kingdom of peace without conflict. But I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, so I'm already about 40 something minutes in. I'm gonna go ahead and try to find a save point to end it here. But there's not one. Does that mean I can save it from the start, from the option menu? Yes I can. Neat. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. I'll be putting out more videos soon. I'm the Kingdom Gamer, and I'll see you next time.